Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, I'm Ash, and today's video is going to be slightly different. Now, about a month ago I sent in a replay to the OrangeFan Gaming, and he featured it in a video, so today is going to be me reacting to that, and we're going to watch it live together. So for those of you who aren't already subscribed to OrangeFan Gaming, link below.
G'day mates.
G'day mate.
Welcome back to a special weekend release. Special War Thunder crossover guest YouTuber episode and a subscriber feature, all rolled into one.
I'm intrigued.
Also, this will be the first episode featuring French aircraft on my channel. This is a replay sent to me by a fellow YouTuber, as you can see. Some of you should recognize the name there, Ash007.
Hi.
His YouTube channel is listed in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Go over, give him a look, check out some of his videos, and don't forget to subscribe to him.
Thank you very much.
He's flying out with one of his Banjo Squadron teammates, Clive the Kiwi, as you can see right there.
The flightless bird.
Closing in, and just take a look for a moment at that loadout on the 84 in the French tree.
It's one of the points I wanted to stop at. This thing is an absolute beast, and I do know that in the current patch of the live version of War Thunder, we actually do have an American version that can have specialist rockets. But when the French came out, this thing was at the pinnacle of the French tree. It was like its saving grace. I don't think I would have played much of the French tree if it hadn't been for the 84. Because of its armament, it's fairly versatile. It can do what it needs to do. It's one of those versatile aircraft where you can throw it at anything, and you'll see that in this replay. Anyway.
Besides the quad 20mm cannons, so double the 20mm cannons, same ultimate bomb loadout as you can see on underneath Clive's plane, and same Tiny Tim loadout underneath Ash's plane, but double the rockets along the wings as well as double the cannons. This thing is going to be a ground-pounding dream.
Oh, 100% it is.
And you don't have to take my word for it, just keep watching the video and you'll see as Ash and Clive go in and go crazy ground-pounding.
Basically the main trait of this airplane.
So as you can see, they're on Sicily, and we'll let the ground attacking play out here for a minute, and then get to what is going to be easily one of the most epic things I have seen in a War Thunder video, and I think is worthy of probably a Thunder Show submission, but that's kind of up to Ash, as this is his video, his replay, and well, you'll see what happens when we get to it.
Now, the reason I sent Orange this replay is because I actually was running off my old laptop that I used to make War Thunder videos off, and that was because I didn't have a computer at the time. Now we fast forward, and I've actually managed to get my system fully functional. It's ready to go, and well, I've kind of been lazy with this replay file / video. Anyway, I didn't end up by making this into a Thunder Show video because I didn't have any recording or editing software on my old laptop. From when it was my main rig.
It's about 6 minutes into the replay. In the meantime, however, this poor unfortunate DO-35 comes in making a low pass over the lake, and I'm sure he will carefully reconsider that again if he ever realizes there are a couple of 84s in the battle, because this just doesn't go well for him at all.
It certainly doesn't go well for him, as I rip his wing off with the 20mm cannons, which are absolutely lethal, and I love this plane for it.
So I should mention that Ash is using the Omni belts for his 20mm here.
Yep.
And as you'll see, they are quite useful and quite effective at taking out light pillboxes.
Oh, certainly.
So that's something to consider if and when you all get your 84s in the French tree.
Now, it's all dependent on your gun conversions and if you can actually hit the target's weak spots. 400 meters does the job.
So ultimately, when you've got 24 base rockets plus 2 Tiny Tims or 3 gigantic bombs to go along with your 84s, you are going to have so much ground pounding that you can accomplish.
You can get, on average, if you have a really good game, you can get about 30 ground kills.
It's just insane. The amount of score that they both end up with by the end of this battle is just beautiful.
I still haven't got used to the rockets on this thing. A little bit of training is needed. Sometimes you want to hit it with the right rocket, sometimes you hit it with the left rocket. You're going to aim a little bit left or right to actually find the target that you want to kill. And then the guns are just an added bonus too. So I missed that one, and missed that one again.
Just barely missed that guy there. So this is one of those battles where you just wonder what the enemy team was doing. I'm sure they were occupied with the narvals and other aircraft up there, but it's amazing that somebody didn't come down to try and attack these two, as they were just ridding the sweeping up the battlefield of all the ground emplacements here over and over again, just completely unchallenged.
Well, here's the thing, the AD4 is really good at that. Even if you do get fighters in front of you, you sort of just tend to go head on with them. Otherwise, you can turn for a little while.
I mean, you can see already Ash's score is what you would consider pretty darn good for a battle, even an air battle. I mean, it's phenomenal for a tank battle, but even in an air battle, that's a pretty darn good score already. And he's about halfway done. A little more than halfway done with what he ultimately ends up with. Pretty insane.
It's a beautiful aircraft. Words can't really describe what it's like. Coming in for salvo here, boom, and that target's down.
It does help when your rockets fly straight, I will say.
Most certainly. Come in for a couple of ground kills here, and, well, that's pretty much it, really.
Anybody who likes the American Sky Raider and the American Tree should be just drooling at this point to get their hands on the French version. I know I am. I love my Sky Raider. Tiny Tims were just a little bit long, but the Tiny Tims have a strange launch sequence, so it's not entirely surprising.
Most certainly, and I'm still not used to firing them off, despite carrying this loadout consistently.
So, rockets and underwing stores empty on Ash's Sky Raider. He's got 12 ground kills and an air kill so far, and time to finish off some more light pillboxes with the 20mm Omni belts that I mentioned earlier. Now you can see some enemy aircraft are finally coming in to challenge them as they just flew overhead.
Yeah, but it's only like
so
2
now
aircraft.
6 minutes and 14, 15 ground kills into the battle. The enemy has finally decided to come and do something about this pair of Sky Raiders that are single-handedly cleaning up their side of the lake. And now get ready for what happens, because this is easily one of the best things I've ever seen in War Thunder between two squad mates.
100%.
I love that this G56 comes in, makes a pass on Ash, and that doesn't stop Ash from getting one more kill. And now I'll stop talking until this bit is over.
And in response to that, she'll be right, mate. What Orange shows is not exactly clear, but it actually happens, and it was an amazing moment. I wish I had recorded from my end, because it was just, well, you'll see.
So if you're not sure what happened, here's a couple of replay angles. So they've each got an enemy fighter on their tail. They go head to head, and each one of them shoots the other one's tail chaser down within 1 second of each other. That is phenomenal. You can see Ash took some pretty serious damage to his engine, but still, he's alive and continuing to fly. That is one of the best things I've ever seen between two squad mates. And here's an angle from the G56 that was chasing Ash.
Let me just explain what was going through my head after that point. We had got 2 fighters on our tail. We're like, shit, we're low on ammunition, we don't have any ordnance to deal with it. And then, well, this kind of happens. Both aircraft down.
A little hard to see what happened there, but if you go back and look at the replay, you can see what happened, and you can also see at 6:43 and 6:44 seconds.
Myself and Kiwi absolutely clean up. That's what happened.
Each one of them cleared the other one's tail problem off within a second of each other. That is amazing, and I love it.
I am absolutely 100% kicking myself for this, because I didn't actually record it myself. So, the best thing I could do was send it to Orange. I was going to do a Thunder Show video, but, well, I kind of got sidetracked by grinding through the whole entire French aircraft tree. The luck, the chance that this would happen is one of those rarest things that I've ever experienced. In fact, I don't think I've ever experienced a moment like that where two squads are in such synergy, 2 squad mates, and we both just absolutely clean up, and then we both clear each other's 6s of aircraft. I don't think I've ever experienced that in all my 5 years of playing War Thunder. I should also add that Kiwi had 32 rounds of his cannons left, and he managed to clip the guy that was on my 6. 32 rounds.
Now you can see Ash has got some really bad damage to his engine and is significantly slowing down here as he's trying to head back to base. Very quickly slowing down, and it's pretty much inevitable that he's probably not going to make it all the way home. And watch how quickly Clive catches up and passes him in a climb here, too, to see just how severely damaged the Sky Raider's engine is.
That's the problem with head-ons. You take a lot of damage, so, you know, risk.
With an enemy aircraft up above, so things are looking a bit ominous here.
Most certainly.
But look at that score, 85-85 with 2 air kills and 16 ground units destroyed.
An impressive match indeed. So we're going to head to the results, because the last enemy manages to kill me, and you can see the end result in OrangeFan's video. In the end, we managed to pick up 5,868 research points with 78,469 silver lions. Top of that, we got 2 air kills and 16 ground units.
Pretty phenomenal battle. Well done, Ash. Well done, Clive. And oh my god, that 84 loadout.
A great match showcasing some of the things you can do with the 84. Thank you, Orange, for putting the video up on your channel. If you're interested in seeing what Orange does, he does a lot of videos. Many more than I do. So yeah, there's a link to his channel in the description. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. My name's Ash, and I'll catch you in the next one.